Hi guys, so I'm back today with the process video. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I had to pack everything up, and so I'm at the shop, so probably going to stop and start a lot, but I haven't gone any farther. I just kind of threw everything into boxes and started getting ready. Now, I've actually changed the resolution on my video, so I don't know what that's going to do either, but as you can see where we left off last time was this is all nice and dry. It's all glued together, so there's that. I've been thinking about this particular layout, and for me, I just keep thinking the whole scene, like she painted the roses red. I'm sorry about the traffic out there. It's a little bit obnoxious. There's a big heavy truck out there. So hold on, I have to go get some gesso. Okay, so one of the hardest things for me is going to, oops, sorry about that. Didn't mean to bump the camera. Is going to be not having everything, and I realized that there's a couple things that I don't have today. Sorry, I just keep bumping that camera. One is paintbrushes, and the other is glossy accents. I have a brand new bottle at home, however, it's at home because I did not think to pack the new bottle. So we'll see how that all goes today. So what I was thinking, and I can wipe this right off if I don't like it, is I can just kind of gesso this metal piece, and what I'll do is I'll just take my finger and I'll just kind of smear that on there just like this. Okay. And I don't know if I really like it, but then what I want to do is take some acrylic paint. And again, it's been a long time since I used this paint. And just kind of paint it. Because you guys remember in Alice in Wonderland, let's just wipe that off because that's going to bother me. It's not going to dry fast enough. See if we could just kind of smear that on there. And I like that look much better than with the white. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that. I think I got a little bit of paint right there. Okay, and my heat gun, oops, is heating up right now. Or not my heat gun, but my, what do you call it? My, oh, Lord, my glue gun. So let's go ahead and dry this paint real quick. Do the back. This mini definitely is going to take quite a few videos. Leave most of it. I don't know why I'm trying to force some of this. Kind of like that up in the corner. Start cutting flowers. And I'm just cutting some flowers off. Oopsies. Jumping all over the place. Just want to be careful how close to the edge you actually put these flowers. white flowers. Toss those. Maybe I could do that. I keep bumping the camera, and I'm not sure it's even in focus. So let's see if we can get this to focus. Okay, so if we did that, maybe... There goes the heater in the place. So now it's going to be a little bit quieter. And I'm still knocking everything on the ground. Maybe what I could do instead is I could add one of those like that. Yeah, I like that idea. So what I'll do is a little more paint. Gotta make sure that I wipe my hands and everything really well so I don't get red paint all over. And this is really, really thick red paint. It's the folk art paint, and it's really thick. Baby wipe going. Okay, so let's go ahead, use the heat tool on this. Now, you're gonna have to forgive me because I am probably going to have to stop the video. I have a window washer who comes by, and I think he just finished. He might be going next door. Anyway, so I have a window washer. Oh, great. Chip that nail all off. That's awesome. Okay. So there we go. Okay. Like that. Like that. A couple little pop dots. And these are super, super sticky, these pop dots. The only issue that I have with them is because they're so sticky, it's hard to get the backing off. But they're a great quality, they're a great thickness and all of that. And I get them from, oh gosh, I don't remember if it's Julie Morrow. See, it sometimes will take the red line will take the backing off, but if you use this, but she has her shop. You actually go to her blog. If I remember, I'll try and put it down below, but it's Super Sticky Store, I believe is the name of it. I don't remember. Okay. I know, this is super exciting, watching me take the backing off of my dimensional adhesives. So, I'm trying to think. It's just been so busy here. I haven't really had time to do much of anything lately. It just, I'm running from one job to the next, and when I get home at night, I just want to have dinner, spend a little time with the man, and go to sleep. I don't, I work, it's not long, it's not laborious hours, but it's long hours. I work at, full time at the school, and I do nursing assistant training stuff. I train them how to become CNAs. And that's exhausting in of itself. And then the shop now, it's a shop where crafty people, who make whatever. I mean, it could be from quilts to, glass pieces, jewelry, whatever it is, woodworking, all that kind of stuff. It's a place where people can come in and sell their crafts. And so it's called Crafty Vendors. And it's really a fun place to be. And I love being over here. But the issue, here comes the heater again, so hopefully you guys can still hear. The issue that I'm running into is, I had very little time before to myself, because I was working 12-hour days. And that's actually going to be covered up. I'm going to bring it up a little bit higher so you're not going to see the glue. I work 9 to 9 here, or at the school, and then at the shop, on days where I'm not at the school, I work 10 to 5, and after I get done at the shop, on days where we have class, I actually go over to the school and finish out my day till 9 o'clock. Then on the weekends, when the school is closed, get that to stay. When the school is closed, I'm at the shop till 5, so Saturdays and Sundays I'm at the shop till 5. So it's a little bit exhausting, that is for sure. And but I'm hoping that it'll be, it's rewarding in the fact that, we're growing a new business, something that's different and, not like anything else that they've ever had or seen and stuff like that. But, at the same time, it's exhausting. I'm tired all the time, and that's probably one of the biggest things for me is I'm just tired, and, it's been very little time where we could actually, go out or, not, I didn't have to work the next day and, things like that. So it's just, I don't know. It's getting there. It's just, it's a matter of balance, and we're trying to get the, the vendors to volunteer time so that we can have a little more time off. So, okay. So I think that will be called done. Then I'm getting to this page. Just want to make sure that I actually want to open up this bud a little bit more so this page sits a little bit flatter. Okay. Oops. wonder if I put it there. I want to make sure. I really wish I would have used this one. But I think it was just a little too much. I think the touch of flowers is good. Okay, so I could do that. Put butterfly there. Just, do I have this right? I don't think it really matters which way it goes. It can go either way. And this could be for photo mat or journaling. I've lined all of that. So that goes there. So let's see what we have to decorate with. I put everything kind of back in the page, or in the packet, because I didn't want it all over. Excuse me. Oh, there goes the camera. I need a little drink. I can't keep it too close. Otherwise, if I knock it off, I'm going to be in some serious trouble and ruin my entire project. And that would not make me happy. Okay, so over here, I was actually thinking that I would do something, not that one, wrong color. Something along these lines. Now, I don't think it really matters what color I use. And these are all from Butterbee Scraps. These are, actually, what is in here? This is something that I got from a swap that I did, and these are from Charmaine, and she is Charmed by the Sea. So let's see what we, because this is about the right color that I want, because it's got the gold. This is kind of more the antique-y gold, so that is good. Maybe something like that. Maybe something like that. So we'll just put this off to the side, and there's this little mini butterfly. I actually really like the idea of the butterfly. I just don't know if it's going to get in the way of it opening and closing. I think it will. So I'm sure you guys are going to be like, stop, quit fussing with it, just close it. Because I know something like that sometimes, those little things drive me crazy too. Okay, I have a paper cutter. And pull that. Just grabbing a couple more flower colors, because there's some teal, red, orange in there, so I can bring in a few other colors. This is so funny. It's like I'm on camera and now I'm like stage fright. I think I said that before, but that's kind of, I guess, how I feel. It's just, it's really very bizarre. I guess I should just be more natural. One of my friends, who's Maggie, Maggie is Happy Scrapping Girl here. She made a comment on this last video and she goes, it was like being on Skype with you. And so that's what I've been, you know, kind of trying to tell myself is it's just like when you craft with the girls, you know, when we would all be on Skype. And just it's just very slow going with me. I'm a very slow crafter. And I tend to mumble a lot, so if you guys would just forgive me. I want to try something. And I just hope that I don't ruin one of my flowers. Actually, what I'll do is I'll try it on this one. Because like I said, I have that whole, you know, she's painting the roses red thing going on in my brain. So let's see if I can get kind of, oops, if I can kind of get that effect. I don't want them to be, you know, super perfect because they need to kind of look like they were painted. So let's try and get rid of some of those globs. Maybe this paint is just a little thick for, yeah, that looks like it was painted. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. So while I had people in the shop, what I did was I was just working on some layouts so this can kind of go together a little bit faster. This is, you know, the whole Alice in Wonderland where she does the whole, excuse me, drink me thing. I created a little vial right there. I'm just going to have to be careful of placement right here, and it's because otherwise I'm going to run into an issue of when I fold that down, it's not going to come down. So I know that hot glue is not necessarily the best for metal pieces, but I think I'm going to get enough of the glue holding this piece down because it'll squish through it. But also I'm going to put some flowers on top. So I think that I'll be able to get away with having that there. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. And I burned my finger on that hot glue. Gotta be careful. And actually, let's go ahead and get this. There we go. That's a little bit better because I tend to work right in this area. Get enough glue down. This will be the tricky one. Glue strings, ah! And I have to move this up just a little bit. There we go. Get some of that glue going. Now this one I want to go a specific. I just dropped, oops, sorry, a flower and my scissors all in one. So, oh, ow. Okay. I hate this table. I keep bumping my knee on it. At home, I don't have quite that problem. Okay. I couldn't remember on Alice in Wonderland if it was a red bottle, if it was a blue, was it a green? I could not remember. So I just did red because I figured it would blend in most nicely. And this worked out a lot better in my head. As far as it's sitting in there. And now I'm not really liking it. I actually think I'm going to leave it just like that. I might add a couple little orange ones in there. I think that's good. Go ahead and do that. I actually feel like I'm making this mini, I'm like keeping it a little bit more simple, you know, so. And I don't like how that's placed. Right there. That's gonna have to stay there. Well, we'll add some more glue to it. I think I just needed to move it over just a skosh. There we go. And there are glue strings. Sorry about the glare on the paper. So that's what I'm going to do for that corner right there. Okay, now I threw... Okay, so I actually already started on the layout for this particular one, and again, I'm just going to keep it really simple. I'm going to put these 3 flowers right there. I'm going to have these 2 tags in here, okay, and I'm just going to back them on some black cardstock. Now, I keep wanting to use this. I worked so hard on it. About that. Some of you guys might notice I actually changed this out from this to this one because I used the same one right there and I didn't want them that close together. Do that. I don't like the way I've written drink me, so I'm actually just going to throw that away, and I'm going to actually tie a bow on this, and I'm going to use it on here, I think. See if I can get it to tie nicely. Not sure what time it is. Oh. Okay. You know, it's funny, before I started doing this mini, maybe I should have watched the movie again, because I honestly don't remember a lot of the details when that's not going to be long enough. A lot of the details for the movie. Okay. Okay. Now this bow doesn't have to be perfect. We'll get it looking somewhat nice. All right. Okay, here comes that dang heater again. I shouldn't complain because at least I have heat. The first 3 weeks we were here in this building, the heater was so finicky, and there were times where the building would basically fill with like natural gas, and then it just went out. And this was it was Black Friday, so it was the day after Thanksgiving. There was no heat, and here in the Pacific Northwest, where I live, it was crazy. It got cold. It was like 8 degrees and some crazy stuff like that. And so it was freezing here. You know, it was terrible. So I should not complain that the heat, and I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue right there just to kind of keep the bow in place. So I definitely should not be complaining. However, I know it's going to make it a little more difficult for you guys to hear during this. All right. We'll just go ahead and clean up those. Let's see. What was I? Last night I went home. I don't know about you guys. I don't watch a lot of new TV, so I don't think I'll talk about a lot of TV here, you know, when I'm crafting. I know that other YouTubers have, you know, they just talk about, you know, stuff like that. I don't, and it's kind of weird. The TV that I do watch, I actually I DVR it, and so I watch just, you know, maybe a show or something at night. But the shows that I watch are, like Burn Notice. So that doesn't even produce any new, what do you call it? Any new episodes anymore. So can't really, I mean, I guess I could talk about that. And, you know, so there's Burn Notice that I watch. Sorry guys, I have to go get some glue sticks. So I watched The Mentalist. I'm actually getting kind of tired of that one. Ever since this, you know, they caught, if anyone watches it, they caught Red John. Well, actually, Patrick killed Red John. Sorry for the spoiler if anyone has not seen it. Anyway, so since then, the show has kind of changed, and I don't really like the direction they're taking it in. Just a personal preference kind of thing. So I'm thinking that I might stop watching that. And there went another flower. I'll have to pick that up in a little bit. So that's one of the only new ones. And Criminal Minds, I guess. I do watch that. I always forget. So I guess I started out by telling you guys I don't watch a lot of TV, and then I'm like, yeah, actually, you kind of do, you know. But yeah, it's so there's that. I guess we could chat about that, but there's not a lot of new exciting things as far as that goes. What else is going on? Not a whole lot. Yeah, I'm kind of just a boring person. Let's see, what do I need to do? I need some black cardstock because I need to map these. And I think, yes, this will do. Okay. I truly live a very boring life if I'm not working. You can usually find me playing darts that's what I actually do on Sundays. So Sunday evenings, I normally play darts, and I play on a league where I played on a trios, and we just went to state, and we got 9th when we were there. So that's not bad out of, I think it was 64 teams. So, you know, we did okay. We got the top 10. I've been playing 11 years now. So, you know, I've been around for a while, and I've done many states. Now, states are just like the state tournament, you know, find out who's the best in your region. I've been to the World Dart Tournament as well in Vegas and got 16th there. But I've only been to that one time. So maybe someday I'll go back and try that one again. So let's see the size on these. So 3. So these are 3x4. So I need them 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So we'll cut the 4 1/4 by 3 1/4 and 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. So you can see my paper really wasn't cut that straight, and everything is so far away from me today. Lord. Okay. I need my trusty ATG gun. So I can, let's actually ink these first. So that's going to be some excitingness. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. This is going to be a very long video. If all if all of my videos are, I want that one and that one, I want that one, that one. If the first 2 videos are any indication of how this is going to go, there's probably going to be like 72 parts of it, and I apologize. I'll probably at that point I'll just stop. I'll just say, yeah, no more, because that's getting out of control. So I think that these 2 pages right here worked out really well, where I kind of did the thought process and the fussing off camera, so I had an idea of what I wanted to do and, you know, what I would like to put on there. And, you know, I think that worked out a little bit better for everyone. So we'll go ahead and just put those. You know, working around this camera is a little more difficult than I thought it was going to be. It's actually, the setup here is not too bad as far as, you know, where the camera is versus at home. So that's a nice thing. So there's that one. And I'll show you guys what it looks like in just a minute. And go ahead and run some tape. I actually have to find out what time it is, because I do have to go to the school in a little bit and I'm supposed to be doing a skill today, and I guess it just kind of depends on how fast Pat gets done with her lecture, and that's not quite even, although I don't think any of my papers are really that even right now. And so we'll see. I don't know. It's kind of noisy here. I'm interested to see how the quality of the video is, and figure all that out. Okay, so there's that. Okay, I think she's still going because I have not I've not seen a student. Now I was thinking that I might put something on the back of these, but I really honestly think I'm not going to. And that's just, I'll get this over here. I don't think I'm going to. Those can just sit in there like that. And then this actually is an accordion. I don't know if you guys saw that before, but it actually pulls out like that. So there's plenty of room in there for things. Okay. So there are those 2 pages. And now we're on to these pages right here. And I'm going to glue down, maybe not glue down part of that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue down part of a metal piece. And this one I think I'm going to leave as is, unless I added just a couple little flowers, and that's just to, you know, dress it up a little bit. And let's see, don't really like that. I don't like those flowers. I think that's what it is. I just don't like that particular flower right now. It just doesn't look quite right for what I'm doing. Okay. So I'm thinking do that there and that there and call this page done. So see, sometimes I can keep it simple. Like this one was, I guess, pretty much done when I put the paper down and the frame down. I actually did something that was a little more simple. Okay. And there's room for her to put a thing. I don't know why I have to try and make it complicated. Just wanted to try a couple. We'll move that up just a little bit. I feel like it's too plain, but I'm going to just say, no, it's okay. And move on. Sorry, I'm picking up a flower that I dropped. I keep dropping flowers. Okay. So this one, so we'll put all those back in there. So this one right here, what I was thinking that I wanted to do with it is take a metal piece that I can slip behind, okay, that I, maybe cut this in half so I can still slip a photo in behind it. Okay, so that's actually what we shall do, and that way I can use it on another one. And I really wish I had some glossy accents, because that's what I would use right now, but I don't have any, and it's driving me crazy. So we'll just very lightly glue down the inside of this. Okay. Eek. Okay, let's go ahead and open this up. I think I hear someone coming in the back door, so I might be headed over to do a skill in just a minute. Okay, so we'll do that. And I really want to use this. I keep wanting to use this. I don't know if you guys can really see it. Sorry about the glare. But it's really pretty. Okay. So there's going to be the bow right there. That's going to tie together like that. I'm going to leave the inside of these plain, and this, she'll be able to slip a photo under there. So that will be just fine. And Now, maybe that can be it, because it doesn't look, really doesn't look bad like that. Because I'm not seeing anything else that I want to use. I could put some photo corners in there, but I think I'm going to pass on that. I just wanted a little bit of something. There. Oops. Let's go ahead and tie this bow back up. Now, if any of you guys have any suggestions on how to, seal seam binding, please, please, please comment, because I would love to know how. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think the worst, I mean, I could add a flower or something like that along the bottom, but I think it looks good just like that. Okay, so far I've got the inside cover, I've got this one, this pocket with the pull-outs, okay, I've got this fold out, got some more inserts, got this page we're going to keep very simple and just, it's going to drive me crazy, you guys. Keep this page very simple, and oh, why not? Let's just add that dang flower before I drive everyone crazy fussing with it. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go on to the next page. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this, or I'm going to stop the video. I'm going to do some fussing around, get everything kind of laid out for these two pages, and I'll be back.